hello, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Today our group is here to review a 2018 biographical film named At Eternity's Gate. Directed and co-edited by Julian Scabell, an American painter and filmmaker. Screenplay by Scabell, Jean-Claude Carré, and Lewis Kugelberg, and was premiered on September 3rd, 2018. Let's get started! So, let's talk about the main cast of the movie, shall we? A film about Vincent van Gogh. Of course, we'll mainly star him. So, here's this talented actor for our main character. Presenting Willem Dafoe. Unlike his name is not Dafoe at all. He had also appeared in previous Spider-Man movies like Spider-Man in 2002 and
this one.
and Spider-Man 2, both appeared as Green Goblin.
Go to hell, Spider-Man.
And next is Rupert Friend, who played Theodorus Van Gogh, younger brother of Vincent van Gogh. If you're a fan of Star Wars, you'll notice him play as one of the Inquisitor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. And he is also well known for his role as George Wickham, a charming and well-spoken man in Pride and Prejudice, and an important role in The Young Victoria as Queen Albert, love interest of Queen Victoria. And next is Mads Mikkelsen, plays a pivotal role of the priest. Mads has many famous roles. One of them is Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the main character of the series named Hannibal. Well, a more well-known role of him is Le Creuset, an antagonist in the 21st James Bond film. He had also appeared in films like Indiana Jones, and he played Caecilius in Doctor Strange, and Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So our last actor is Matthew Amalric, plays Dr. Paul Gachet. He's a French actor and filmmaker. He is best well known internationally for his roles in the James Bond film Quantum of Solace, in which he played the lead villain.
Eternity is a film that showcases the life of Vincent van Gogh during his final years as a painter. The movie stars when Van Gogh has to move to Paris to continue his passion for painting. He befriended Paul Gauguin, who shared the same idea in Impressionism. Later on, he moved to the Alps, where he was fascinated by the landscape around him. He started to render them in the oil on the canvas or sketch pad, using his own style as he continued to grapple with a mental illness. Amazed by the environment around him, yet to locals that don't seem to like him as their behavior toward him caused to act out the end up meeting with a physicist. Thanks to his brother Theo, he was able to reunite with Gauguin, yet the news he left closed Vincent, causing him to have abused behavior to later on ending up in a mental asylum. In his last month, Vincent returned to passion for landscape in Elver, where he gave chapel with some boy. The movie with controversial theory put forward by Van Gogh biographer Stephen Neff and Leroy Smith.
Now that we have an idea of his theme, who's suitable to watch this film? Because it's major theme, it could be inappropriate for children. They will also mention of self-harm, drugs, violence, and blood inside the film. Well, it's okay for teen and older viewer. It's better that children below 13 don't get too close to this film if they're not mature enough. So if you're below 13, watch at your own risk.
So to summarize, At Eternity's Gate is a 2018 biographical drama film about Vincent van Gogh's final years. The movie is visually impressive. As a former artist himself, Schnabel brings a distinct aesthetic to his film, with much of the Mayan scene harking back directly to Van Gogh's oil paintings. The contrast between the often washed out gray color palette of the real world and the vibrancy of Van Gogh painting offer an insight into the bipolar going on the painter mind. The movie was directed by Julian Schnabel and written by him along with Jean-Claude Clanya and Louis Guggenheim. Starring Willem Dafoe as Van Gogh, Robert Friend, Oscar Isaac, Matt Mikkelsen, Matthew Almaric. Dafoe's acting is widely acclaimed and for his performance.
Let's rate the movie then. I'm going to use S tier to F tier's rating chart to help me. First is the acting. Overall, Willem Dafoe has successfully played his role as Vincent van Gogh. Of course, the other actors are amazing as well, but Willem stands out from all. So thanks to Willem, S tier. Next is the graphic and overall quality visuals of the film. I'm gonna put it into C tier. Even though the use of color and first-person perspective is unique, the amount of shaky cameras can cause dizziness to the audience. The color can also be too dark, and sometimes the long pauses in movies can be boring. Though the outfit and overall props looks good. So I'm letting that slide and move it to B tier. Congratulations! Next is the music. Music. So the music in this film can be quite strange and can be a bit unfamiliar with newer generation. It fits the scenario that they are playing. So A tier. Finally, the plot. The plot can be a bit confusing. Feels more like a combination of different key points in life of Van Gogh being edited together. It feels more like you're watching a series more than a film. The main thing this film tries to do is show the mental state of Van Gogh and almost try to get inside his head. This made for some very odd sequences in the film, but also made for a very unique and interesting movie. Though it doesn't work well 100% of the time and can be boring, it does help the movie stands out. So, A tier. So, overall, we're rating this movie an 8 out of 10. Congratulations!
Eternity's Gate looks at themes of mental illness, social exclusion, and suffering for art. These mature themes mean the movie is likely to lack interest for children, followed by many graphic like blood and violence. So if you think this film is boring or uncomfortable, it's your fault for not listening to the warning. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.